cheap homesteading. I'm in the garage today and we're working on the Arctic Cat Prowler. Last time we diagnosed the starting system and it came down to the new starter. So my buddy went out, he ordered one, he dropped it off at my place. So we're gonna install it and hopefully it will fire right up. So let's do it. So what he got was a Chempex starter, and the part number is 193741. The old part number is 193741. OEM is MQD 6876-1. We're going to take the cable off the starter. You need a T30 socket, and the two nuts go here in the starter, so they're basically 90 degrees coming out the front. So there you go. So get a small pry bar or a screwdriver or whatever and gently pry here, working it back. You just keep wiggling it till it pops out and then comes out here. Before you install the new one, make sure it's identical. The terminal, same place. O-rings installed. And the splines look the same. So you never know, they can give you the wrong starter. Just make sure that it looks the same before you put it in. I'm going to take a bit of grease, put it on the O-ring. The reason I do that is to make sure that there's a little bit of lubrication on the O-ring, so when I put it in, it's not going to catch and damage the O-ring. Okay, so we're going to fit that back in there. Goes in here. You try to find the spline. So now we'll tighten it up. Make sure the cable's nice and clean. If it is, put it on. Okay, so we're going to set this back down. So we should give this a try before we put the seats and the cowling all in. Let's see if it'll start up. So there you go. That starts totally different than the old starter. The old starter could barely turn it over. So that is absolutely awesome. So there you go, the starter's installed. It starts good, there's no issue with that. The only thing that I can see is it runs a little rough. I'd like to take a look at that, and they say there's a little bit of a coolant leak, so we're gonna take a look at that. That'll be for another day, so you guys have a good one.